Now, moving right along, some of you might think that this is going to be stopped because the DOJ vows to step in and do something. But what the fuck is the Department of Justice ever actually going to do? Nothing. Nobody's listening to the government anymore.
Winning.
And without the Supreme Court to enforce it, and they've already said they ain't doing shit, I'm pretty sure this is meaningless.
Winning. No.
My hair's all messed up. I gotta get better gel or something. But yeah, this is pretty meaningless. But it's part of what we're talking about, part of the news today. So let's get into it. This is from Houston Public Media. Justice Department promises to protect people who seek abortions in Texas. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland and Monday that the Justice Department will protect people trying to obtain or provide abortions in Texas in the wake of state's new restriction of abortion laws. There's nothing it can really do, but it is what it is. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland said Monday that the Justice Department will protect people trying to obtain or provide abortions in Texas in the wake of the state's new restrictive abortion laws. Senate Bill 8, often called the heartbeat bill by supporters, effectively bans abortions after 6 weeks, well before many people even know they are pregnant. But if that's when the fucking child's a child, it is when the child is a child, because that's what this fundamentally is it's an argument on whether or not a life is a life. Because if a life is not a life and to a certain point and you can abort it, then a life is not a life at the same point when you get into a car accident. So the Department of Justice can't go after double homicide. We have to address these double standards, period.
Winning.
Pregnant physicians who specialize in reproductive health say that the term fetal heartbeat used in the legislation is misleading because there's no cardiovascular system or functional heartbeat 6 weeks into pregnancy. The fetal heartbeat, when you detect fetal heartbeat, that's not misleading because it has nothing to do with 6 weeks. That's just when you usually detect fetal heartbeat.
Stop fucking lying.
Oh my fucking god. Such disingenuous shit fucking baggery here. Garland said his department. I don't even fucking support this bullshit, and I think you're fucking garbage. Garland said his department will urgently explore all options to challenge the law. In the meantime, he said it will continue to protect the rights of people seeking to access abortion under the Freedom of Access to Clinics Entrances Act of 1994. The FACE Act prohibits the use of threat, of force, or physical obstruction that injures, imitates, or interferes with a person seeking to obtain or provide reproductive health services. It also prohibits intentional property damage of a facility providing reproductive health services. Good luck with that. The department will provide support because you have no credibility left. The department will support from federal law enforcement when an abortion clinic or reproductive health center is under attack. We have reached out to U.S. attorneys' offices and FBI field offices in Texas and across the country to discuss our enforcement authorities. The statement explained, good luck with that. The department has consistently obtained criminal and civil remedies for violations of the FACE Act since it was signed into law in 1994, and it will continue to do so, it added. Garland's vow came less than a week after the Texas law took effect. Critics, including the Biden administration, say that the law was at odds with the U.S. Supreme Court's precedents. The U.S. Supreme Court refused to fucking see it and said that Texas can do it because they refused to even make a decision on it. That right there is a precedent, and it's a precedent in 2001, not fucking 70s. The court was twice refused to challenge its legality of the law, but its decision on September 1st left the door open for future legal challenges. Critics also condemned the law for deputizing private citizens to sue anyone who performs an abortion or adds in a bit to procedure. Like I said, I don't think the government should be in this fucking either way, for or against. It's not the government's fucking problem. Michaela Montoya Frazier, founder of the Buckler Bunnies Fund, a group that helps fund abortions in Texas, agreed with the criticism. She told TPR that they're hunting us and they're waiting for us to make a move, which is really dangerous, but also they empowered us even more to fight back and just to do all this spite them directly. But this is a direct result of the way you're treating the right. This is a direct result of you saying my body, my choice doesn't work with the vaccine. This is a direct result of the vaccine mandates. This is a direct result of not listening to Texas when they sued for the election. Whether you believe it or not, setting these precedents, the right is going to solidify all the power it can because this is going to end in war if we don't unfuck ourselves. And these days after the law took effect, Planned Parenthood clinics in Texas halted abortion services and other local organizations to provide people how to obtain abortions out of state. Two Texas-based dating platforms, Match and Bumble, raised funds to help Texas access abortion services.
How dare you!
Last week, the law now in effect, the North Texas Alliance to Reduce Unintended Pregnancy in Teens, said that they're motivated to hone their message of teen pregnancy prevention. The nonprofit seeks to normalize conversations about sexual health and provide resources to teens and parents to reduce the rate of teen pregnancy. Some Christian adoption agencies in North Texas expressed hope that the law would inspire new mothers to choose adoption over abortion. The San Antonio Coalition for Life said it will continue to offer sidewalk counseling to people outside 3 local abortion clinics to provide information about the law. The Christian group Texas Right to Life also celebrated the heartbeat bill through a recent court ruling, and Travis County blocked it from suing some Planned Parenthood clinics if whistleblowers report people seeking abortions or healthcare workers providing abortion services. You opened the shitstorm, leftists. This is your karma. This is your glorious fucking karma. And I'm so glad that this doesn't fucking affect me.
How dare
But
you!
this is just more government fuckery that shouldn't be happening, that you created by empowering the government.
Winning. No.
You did this. You did this to yourself.
Winning. No.
You pushed the enemy camp into a place where they thought they had no voice. And they're going to solidify their fucking authority everywhere they can.
Winning. No.
Red states are going to become redder until we're so divided that we start killing each other.
Winning. No.
Unless you unfuck yourself.
You suck.
And start respecting their rights and stuff again. We compromised with you for decades. I said weak. I'm not even fucking. I'm in the middle of this bitch. But the right has compensated with the liberals and the left for fucking decades. But you don't even want to compromise. It's time for you to start having some compromises for them. Because if they don't have a voice and they're not represented, it's gonna be war. That's just the way the country's designed. We can't avoid it. It is what it is.
Winning. No.
It's necessary to preserve our freedoms. Especially from a group of people that's trying to actively advert them. Whatever that fucking word is. They're actively, you guys are actively attacking constitutional rights and stuff. And you set the precedents just to allow that to happen. And a group of people that normally do the right thing to the point where they've been pushed to a wall so far that all they have to do is do the same things as you, and they're empowering the government even more.
Winning. No.
Nobody wins this. Nobody. I'm just fucking saying.